Degrees, but at least it's mild out there with a high up around 70. And it's supposed to clear up tonight and be nice tomorrow with sunshine and a high of 66 degrees. More people get their news from 1010 Winds than from any other radio station in the nation. Tony Mercado is our service aide, Julie Vaughn, the writer, Oliver Sampson producing, and Justin Schrager at the editor's desk.
Good morning, everybody. On to the next one, late stuff. The meeting.
Good afternoon. Cloudy, 66 degrees at 12 noon. I'm Bridget Quinn. Here's what's happening. 10 years on Saturday since Sandy slammed into the metro area today. Officials focus on improvements made since then and what still needs to be done to make your subway safe from storms. Julia Papa coming right up. Bed bugs and black mold. Starbucks workers who just unionized say that's why they're striking. Our Sam Liebman's in Chelsea. More than 100,000 kids in the city school system are homeless, according to a new report. A dry shampoo recall is in the news, what you need to know coming up. And parents are renewing a years-long campaign to oust a controversial principal on the Upper West Side. A closer live look coming up at 12:15. AccuWeather says the clouds and fog and drizzle continue today, the high near 70. Winds due time, 12:01. Let's update traffic in transit. Here's Karen Stewart.
Oh, the BQE is ugly on the westbound side. I feel you guys. Westbound BQE down at Grand Street has been a single truck, and somehow he's managed to walk 2 lanes. We are jammed on the westbound BQE from 58th Street down to Grand Avenue. And then we're okay because everybody's stuck north of Grand, traveling down to Atlantic Avenue.
Done a happy meeting.
Eastbound is in the territory. We are pre-planned here.
We are family. We are family.
AFC's director saying that if these 100,000 kids made up their own school district, it would be a district larger than 99% of all other districts nationwide. Imagine going to
We are family.
not only are there healthy, but they're also dealing with black mold. And so they're on track. Now, it's enough has ways to reunionize in April, and since then, workers say they won't negotiate a contract. The barista Alex says this strike now at Me Too is about health and safety. Suspected Moses pointed on 22-year veteran Lisa Laura Garza says for the first time she had to clean the ice machine where she found a lot more. I wasn't feeling well, but I was using and they claimed the company knew there were bed bugs in their break room before Sunday when an employee spotted one. They brought someone in to check it out. They said there was no infestation, and then the next day they found another one from the police in Chelsea. Wednesday on 12:05. By the way, we have reached out to Starbucks and have not gotten a response. In Nassau County now, where a driver has been killed in a fiery crash on the LIE. It was about 11:30 last night when an SUV got rear-ended in the westbound HOV lane at exit 48 in Plainview. The Ford Explorer caught fire and the 89-year-old driver was killed, pronounced dead at the scene. The driver of the other vehicle was hospitalized in stable condition. Wings news time 12:06. A lot of women love that dry shampoo as a time saver. You just don't feel like actually washing your hair. But now 19 dry shampoo brands are being recalled because of elevated benzene levels. Benzene, a chemical that causes cancer.
Benzene? What's up about benzene and gasoline?
The chemical is a
Dry shampoo with a level of benzene.
This is where manufacturers and the companies
High level of benzene.
control all the way through the supply chain and manufacturing process. Consumers face contamination. The recall involves brands of dry shampoo like Dove, Suave, Tresemme, that has the manufacturer Unilever says it's pulling the products out. Sparkling rave and lemon fresh scented versions of its Pine Sol. Consumer Product Safety Commission advises you stop using them immediately. They may contain a bacteria dangerous for people who have weakened immune systems or use external medical devices. No adverse health incidents reported so far. Original pine scented Pine Sol is not part of the recall. Deborah Rodriguez there. Winds news time 12:07 to the West Coast now, and residents in the San Francisco Bay Area are on edge, anticipating more shaking after a 5.1 magnitude quake.
Earthquake made chandeliers sway, glasses vibrate and cupboards. No major damage was reported, but the shaking was felt all over the San Francisco Bay Area, followed by aftershocks. Psychologist Dr. Lucy Jones says there's always a small chance it was a foreshock to something bigger.
And you have about a 5% chance that there will be a larger earthquake on the Calaveras Fault over the next few days.
She says more smaller aftershocks should be expected. Alex Stone, EBC News.
Winds news time 12:08 to the White House now, where President Biden will host Israeli Prime Minister Yitzhak Herzog today.
Israel's president says he'll put Iran at the top of his agenda when he sits down with President Biden. Isaac Herzog said to show the president Israeli intel confirming Russia's use of deadly Iranian suicide drones against Ukrainian civilians. Herzog's office releasing some of that intel already. Detailed images of the wings and engines of Iranian
Head to your pickup at
drones
1080270 First Avenue. In a half-mile, take right exit 11A west toward Geopolitical using the outcoming right
Preparing
lane.
for a nuclear test, Deputy Secretary of State Wendy Sherman is in talks with South Korea and Japan. Today, we discussed our cooperation on shared challenges in the Indo-Pacific and beyond. That includes working together to advance our shared goal of full denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula. Sherman says any Korean nuclear test will be met with a decisive response. As for any nuclear threats from Russia, President Putin today monitored drills of the country's strategic nuclear forces. They called a number of practice launches of ballistic and cruise missiles. Russia's defense minister said the exercise simulated a response to a nuclear attack on Russia.
Basement times
69
12.
Grove
If
West.
you have ever thought about remodeling your bathroom, but we're worried it would take too long or cost
Use
too
the
much,
right lane to
then
keep
stop
right to
worrying.
exit
Right now,
11W,
Caregiving
69
has
Grove
designed a
West.
collection of high-quality custom products and perfected the one-day remodeling experience so you can enjoy your new bathroom faster than ever before. It's a worry-free bath remodel from the most trusted brand name in the business, Commuting. For a virtual or in-home appointment, call 800-826-9895. That's 800-826-9895. 800-826-9895.
System can help your engine run better and improve gas mileage.
In a quarter
Go to
of a
O'Reilly
mile,
Auto Parts and
turn
pick up a
left on
bottle of
110th
Chevron
Street.
Teflon fuel system cleaner.
Get in. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. And Queens. You see Grand Central Parkway, Queens. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. It's got my egg McMuffin, coffee, McDonald's. Good to go. Let's go. Let's go kick some ass. No stop, please.
In 1,000 feet, turn left.
Lee Zeldin. Vote for Lee Zeldin, Governor of New York. Recommended. This
Turn left on 110th Street.
we are family.
In 900 feet, turn right on 71st Road.
Queens Boulevard. Queens Boulevard. Service Road.
Turn right on 71st Road. In 400 feet, turn right on Queens Boulevard and Service Road.
Contact Lou.
Turn right on Queens Boulevard and Service Road.
Queens Boulevard.
You've arrived at your destination.
Washington County from their school principal to get the axe story coming
Fatima, I'm over here, Fatima. عشلونك فاطمة؟ مرحبا. صباح الخير خاتيمة. صباح الخير حتيمة. فاطمة صباح الخير. مرحبا. Starbucks. Hello? Yes. כן, מה השאלה? אני יכול להביא לך את הטלפון של המתווכת, אני אעשה לך וואטסאפ. קוראים לה אביגיל. היא תדעי. המתווכת שלנו אביגיל, היא תראה את המקום. את מתווכת או שאת קונה פרטית? כן. מה, מרועטת או משופצת? לא, לא משופצת, חגית, זה לא רגילה. מרועטת, אבל לא משופצת. יש לה...
resiliency plan. We'll get your reaction to the mayor's plan live on News Line coming up at the bottom of the hour. Governor Hochul, meantime, talking flu preparedness as she holds her first lead. A 95-year-old woman's death after a fight at a Staten Island nursing home has been ruled a homicide. And the honeymoon already over for the new British PM. Acting West called
Head to your drop-off at 13525 Hoover Ave. Speed trap reported ahead. Turn right on 108th Street. Then turn left on 70th Road.
Okay, so let me see. I can just go straight, yeah, just go straight. Then left on Hoover, yeah? It go, that goes straight this way, yeah? It's full of GPS. Okay, it's gonna go straight.
Turn right on 108th Street.
No, I'm supposed
Then
to go
turn
this
left
way.
on 70th Road.
It's the
Turn
other
right
way.
on 108th Street. Then turn left on 70th Road. Red light camera ahead.
No, it's why I was asking. It's okay.
Turn right on 70th Avenue. In 300 feet, turn right on 108th Street. Turn right on 108th Street.
Constitutional, but the order only called for the Adams administration to reinstate some sanitation workers. The head of other city workers unions believe other employees could also be back on the job, even though they refuse to roll up their sleeves. Uniform Firefighters Association President Andrew Ansra telling Newsline,
Any firefighter that we can get back to work, we'll assist that. But also, if we take some work, you're going to see several hundred firefighters that were either fired or retired willingly come back to work and bolster up those ranks, and we desperately need them.
the vaccine mandate for private businesses in the city ends next month. The death of a 95-year-old woman after what was described as a wild fight at a Staten Island nursing home is now the focus of a criminal investigation. Noemi Novo fell and slammed her head on the ground during the fight at the table at the Parnell Richmond Home and Rehabilitation Center. She died the following week.
In 500 feet, turn left on Queens Boulevard.
Let's take a closer live look at this with Robert Freudenberg, Vice President of
You've arrived at your destination.
Here is good. On the left, but here because it's safer. Okay. You have something in the back? No. Okay, thank you. God bless. Take care.
Pera padala gamit ang Remitly sa iyong mga mahal sa buong Pilipinas sa paraan gusto mo.
It's my first time ever flown. I haven't bought this.
Like, share, subscribe. Have a good day. Hey, Dave E. Ray, what's up? On to the next one, on to the next one. Welcome back. Queens, baby, Queens. Relaxing the rain. No coffee lang. Happy cash.
Head to your pickup at 13701 83rd Avenue.
Rock. Happy cash.
Head to your pickup at 13701 83rd Avenue. Just ahead, make a right turn on 141st Street.
Shut the jacket. Main Street. Main Street. Malabua. In God we trust. In God we trust. Exactly. In God we trust. All the rest might be cash. Rico, viva, viva, la Puerto Rica, viva, viva, Puerto Rica. Rica, Puerto Rico, la viva. Puerto Rico, la viva. Ten wins, Grand Central, Grand Central, viva la Macorina, la viva, Zeldin in the building, bought Zeldin, took the crime down. It's Hukul Shmukul, she's a piece of jacket. Got Zeldin for governor of New York. Recommended to vote Zeldin. Crack down on crime. Zeldin for governor. Get rid of that bitch. Hope. That piece of jacket hope. La Macorena, Lira viva, viva, viva. Wee. Macorena. Just remind me, 2 o'clock to go pick up the lady. 2 o'clock go pick up I don't like it. Somebody call me when I'm live. Shut the jacket off. One lane closed. Accept delay. Macorena, la Bolívar. Oh, sunshine. You are my sunshine. Male piece of jacket.
Which previously had not been helped in the aftermath of Sandy. He's calling on the Fed to provide another $8.5 billion, and they want more projects completed, including the Coney Island Boardwalk and Beach East Harlem Coastal Resiliency Project and the Wetlands Management Framework for the city.
Money. Master Funny. Money. Money. Master Funny in the States.
They just unionized now some Starbucks workers are striking. The story from the flagship grocery in Chelsea. Here's our Samantha Liebman. This is day 2 of what started as a spontaneous walkout over health and safety issues. About 24 hitting the picket line here on 9th Avenue and 15th Street. Laura Gars has worked at Starbucks for 22 years.
First time I've ever had to take apart an ice machine. So later on that day, I wasn't feeling well. I felt like there was something in my lungs.
She found black mold in the machine, which workers say needs to be replaced. And worker Athena Cosmopoulos says they're also not being honest about the bed bugs found in the break room.
They brought someone in to check it out. They said there was no infestation, and then the next day they found another one, and they had to have another inspection.
It's unclear how long they'll continue to picket. Samantha Liebman, Tim Waits from Chelsea. Well, Starbucks says the pest control service did come in on Monday and gave the all clear to reopen on Tuesday. They add that last week, Grocery management discovered a wiring issue with one ice machine and had that unit replaced within 48 hours. Wings News Time, 12:45. Have you heard the news? How about your first
1600
station going to the FM dial? Yep, it's happening tomorrow. And joining us live on Newsline here in the studio, Ivan Lee, Brand Manager, Director of News and Programming. I've been waiting for weeks now to play that
La Morena,
I'm happy to be here. Yes, we have really exciting news here happening at the radio station, and I am thrilled to be here to share with you and the audience.
So what happens? 9 o'clock tomorrow. Who gets to flip the switch and put us on FM too?
The magical switch? Well, we got to happen somewhere in the back.
I haven't seen it yet.
Operation. No, listen, now we are going to be simulcast on 92.3 FM. To everybody who's listening to us right now, don't worry. We're still going to be at your home on 1010 on the AM dial. We'll be here, the same station that you know, with people that you trust, like Chris is here. But we're also going to be heard on 92.3 FM, and that's really exciting.
Yep.
Even more listeners
Let me get that right. La Guardia Airport Times. Recommend.
Obviously, we have a lot of exciting people here, and we're really looking forward to making our debut.
One right from La Guardia.
It's a great convenience too, right, Ivan? I mean, people do like to listen to FM music. They like to switch. You don't have to switch to the AM dial now if you don't want to. I mean, as you say, we're still going to be there. AM 1010 wins, and people like to listen that way. But if you happen to be listening to music and you just want to move on down to 92.3 and listen up, then you'll get your news that way.
Yeah, look, I would encourage everybody who's listening now. Really put that switch on 92.3. Go ahead now. See that button on your dial? Because maybe driving around, and we all know that sometimes you're on the point, driving further away from the city. It breaks up a little bit. You can find us on 92.3. Yes, we'll be doing the news that we've done for years. We'll be here, bring it to you every day, 22 minutes to give us the world, live traffic on the run, breaking news as it happens.
Breaking
I can't tell you
news.
how excited we are to be here and bring this to you.
Breaking news.
I'm really excited to see the team behind the scenes who's making this
Team
all
behind
happen,
the scenes.
because it just is going to open up a whole new way for people to connect with you.
Yeah, and listen to the product, as you say, put out by like the #1 news team here in New York.
One news team.
I want to see the switch. Do I get to see it before it happens tomorrow? Yeah.
We're going to go do this tomorrow. I wish it was that exciting. It's probably just some guy in the back who plugged something in and just magically happens. Right? It's all computer and technology, but we're going to make it exciting. That's what we do here, right? So 9 o'clock tomorrow. Please join us all the time if you can. Save that preset on 92.3 now.
All right, I got my preset on already. Ivan Lee, we thank you so much. We'll be with you tomorrow. Yeah, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Exactly. 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
You don't drive me crazy?
Exactly.
Defund the police. Give me a break. We need to fund our police, train them, support them, so they can protect our families. We need an all-in plan that will lower the price of gas.
That's
I'm
what's
Josh Gottham.
recommended.
In Congress, I'm ranked the most bipartisan member. We don't put up with the extremists on either side. I fight for Jersey,
That's what
for you. That's common sense. And if you don't like that, you must be from the wrong side of the Hudson River. I'm Josh Gottham, candidate for Congress, and I have two post message. Please vote for Josh Gottham for Congress.
Some of the other stories that we are following this afternoon on 1010 Wins Newsline, former President Trump's former chief of staff has been fighting off appearing before a grand jury in Georgia. But now Mark Meadows...
Grand jury.
...testify in
To the next one.
meddling. His lawyer says they will appeal. A majority of judges on Texas's Court of Criminal Appeals already decided that the Georgia grand jury lacks indictment authority, and therefore probably lacks the standing to compel it. And this story in the news when Rangers play.
Stranger in the night.
Often break into this chant.
Stranger in the night. Nani na 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 na. Spirit Ferdinand. Stranger in the night.
43 years. Now you can win.
The Henson stocks go for $19 for
Gling, 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 gling.
10% of the proceeds going to charity.
Gling, gling, gling,
Check
gling.
the road coming right up. Tracy Tomer has a tattoo of
Yeah,
boxing
yeah,
gloves
yeah.
on her arm.
Yeah,
While
yeah,
she's not
yeah.
a boxing, she is a fighter, motivated to get more women in her community
Boo-ba-ba.
screened for breast cancer. 3 years ago, the leading cancer care team at New York Presbyterian Brooklyn Methodist Hospital diagnosed Tracy with stage 3 breast
Stranger
cancer
in the
and
night.
treated her both physically and mentally. Now, together with Tracy, we're helping to
Yeah,
get more
La
women
Guardia,
screened every
baby.
day. Stay amazing.
Best
New York
authoritative.
Presbyterian.
Tinta.
And
Tinta.
laborers local 731 are proud to honor our city workers who are city heroes.
Too often, we honor New York City workers who are heroes, who have no more hero days to give us. The murder of Allison Russo Elling shook this city. The 25-year EMS veteran
Hey, hey, hey.
was her co-workers and
Oh, ho, ho.
standard for community service. So, while she may not have more hero days, we hope her memory serves to inspire a whole
No
new
coffee,
generation of
Lambo.
heroes yet to be. Allison Russo Elling, this week's city worker.
Oh,
Local 731 has been responsible for some of the biggest and most celebrated infrastructure projects in New York City, like the rebuild of the World Trade Center and the new LaGuardia Airport. Local 731 provides qualified and competent laborers to fill the demand that the construction industry not only requires, but deserves. Its members and leadership have fought hard for wages and benefits that open the path to the middle class that every hardworking American deserves. Laborers Local 731. Feel the power.
Waiting time, 12:51. Let's update you on traffic and transit. Go ahead, Russ Myers.
Let's check in on the drive in the Bronx for you. And the New York Highway out slow down if you're bound to the westbound side of Cross Bronx. Already there, we have delays from Bronx River Parkway on out towards the Deegan. And the Deegan slowdowns from around 138 up to Yankee Stadium. That is construction. And then another snag as you head up towards the Cross Bronx. Now, on the Brook River, we are doing pretty well. Heads up for southbound road work near the Huntsville drawbridge, the usual stuff. And farther up, traffic on the Hutch and the New England Thruway very well. Here's what we see on Long Island's Big Three. Pretty quiet down on the southern state, northern state, and along the LIE. Heads up for some roving road work on the LIE. You have some slowdowns westbound over by Shelter Rock for a brief snag. And here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. 59th Street Bridge, busy moving on the upper and lower levels. Queensbound is doing okay. It's about 5 minutes for the Manhattan-bound Queens Midtown Tunnel. Beyond that, traffic moves well. And again, you're looking good into Queens. This report is sponsored by HomeServe, New York's leading heating and cooling expert. Heating season is here. HomeServe can get you out of any heating system jam, whether it's repairs, installs, tune-ups, or service plans. HomeServe is always the right call. Visit HomeServeNY.com today or call 1-844-655-HVAC. Our next report at 101 on Rosewire on 1010 Win.
All right, and let's go on to AccuWeather meteorologist Joe Lundberg. Joe, I don't see the word fog in the current conditions anymore. Is that true?
I think that that's a thing of the past going forward. So we're going to see brighter skies this afternoon with clouds, and don't be surprised by some sunny pockets here and there. It'll feel humid, that's for sure. And there can be a brief little shower here and there as well over the next 6 to 8 hours. So this gets us into the early evening hours. Temperature won't be far from 70. Rise up, it begins to clear out as the breeze picks up behind this front below 56. Access us up for a much nicer day tomorrow. Sunshine throughout the day, a gusty breeze, and a high of 67.
Sunshine.
The breeze continues cloudy, but it's cooler with some
Shelly and
sunshine.
Anthony, my dear love. Shelly and Anthony. We love you long time. Yeah, baby. It's not Friday. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. He's confused. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, Ruben. What's up, Ruben? You just wake up. What's up, Ruben? You wake up on the wrong side of the bed. What's up? His wife hit him in the head. TikTok. I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it.
It's great for advertising.
La gasolina, la benzina.
It'll catch your attention.
Hello, brothers and sisters in Christ. This is breaking news. This picture is supposedly the Jewish Messiah. As you can tell by his age, he's very young. Apparently, according to them, he has performed 5 documented miracles. He has complete, total knowledge of the Torah and all of the entire Hebrew Bible collection by heart. In addition to that, Israel is now claiming they have the red heifer. 4 red calves were transported from Texas to Israel, but they are too young to determine if it's the actual unblemished red heifer. In addition to that, people are reportedly claiming to hear trumpet sounds across the globe. Vaccine confirms their demonic field works. Taking the vaccine, well, yeah, Nadine, I agree with you. Pay attention. I always tell people pay attention. The suffering we endure is compliments. Exactly. That's what I say, music. אז הם קונים באלפים. לדוגמה, הם קונים האריה זה בסביבות 30,000 נקודות, אפילו יותר נראה. זה באמת המון כסף, בסביבות, לא עזוב כמה, לפעמים יותר קצר, את יודעת, זה לא... קצת ששמעתם מחבר איזה בזה, אני ראיתי. מה? אני נכנסתי פעם אחת ללייב, ראיתי שמישהו שלח אריה. זהו, פעם אחת ראיתי ששלחו. אני גם עכשיו שולחים קומאים, כל מיני דברים כאלה. 90, נראה לי 90. נראה לי 90 זה קומי. אני אשמח מי שפה נראות כמה חבר'ה תסמכו. לחיצות על המסך, למי שפה, לחיצות על המסך. לחיצות על המסך, לא יודע מי זה. תלחצו על המסך. תלחצו על המסך, שטופים מי שיבוא, לא יודע, תשלחו מה שאתם רוצים. אם מי שרוצה לשלוח מתנות הוא בזמן, בעבר, בקיצור מי שפה, בעבר, בכיף. דברים בכיף ואהבה. אבל הרעיון שלהם זה רק לחזק חזקים ממש ממש. ראיתי גובה אמזלג, מיכאל אחד שוחשו במאה משלחו, ראיתי לא מזמן. זה ראיתי, זה ממיימי, כן. מיכאל. ממיימי ראיתי. יש להם חזקים ממש ששולחים להם, אבל אנחנו אנשים פשוטים. יש את ההוא, יש את ההוא שהאימנו. האימנו ראיתי פעם אחת ששולחו להם. אבל הוא בוחר בשביל לייקים, הוא בוחר בשידור בשביל לייקים. אבל מה שהבנת... אבל מתנות. אבל זה לקבל נדבות, כן? מזה הוא חי, אתה מבין? הוא חי מזה. מה שהבנת, אני לא יודע מה אנחנו חווים. בגלל אני הייתי היום בלייב שלו. בקיצור, בדיוק פתחת הנושא, אתם לא מבינים, וואו, נחיים בכל המתנות שלכם, משהו מה זה מדבר, אני יודע פתאום מה הוא מדבר. הכל בזכותכם אני מתפרנס, וזה וזה. וכל מיני כאלה דברים. אחרי זה שאולי, אני רואה אותו מהבוקר הוא בלייבים. חיים אלול. 24 שעות הוא בלייב. חיים אלול. כן. בגלל זה בגלל זה כל החבר'ה אומרים שהוא חי. אם תוכל להשאיר טיפה רק בצד, בגלל זה עושה בעיות איך זה נקרא אני רק מלמד אותך ולהטיקטוק עושה לך איזה צרות מזה, אבל זה... שים לב, אבל זה רק שאנשים מקללים וזהו, האנשים הרי אוהבים את הכללות וכל הדברים. לא עליו, אבל אפילו שהוא מתחנן לפעמים, לא כל פעם שולחים לו. צריכים
גזולינה,
להיות שווה, כדאי לשלוח לו,
הבנזינה.
באמת צריכים לו תחרות באמת רציני, כאילו משהו מעניין. מבין? שולחים לו לדוגמה כובעים, רכבות, שזה... כזה בדיוק. צודק, אני שומר על הפה. כותבים לי פה בתגובות שזה לשון הרע, עדיף לשמור על הפה.
תחצי לי לייקים, הדס, תחצי לי לייקים. על המסך. תחצי על המסך.
יש נכון לשלוח כל הכבוד לכולם, כל הכבוד למי שפה. תודה לכולם על הכל.
פארקינג מוד אוף.
יאללה בוא. יאללה אנשים, נעשה תחרות, תלחצו על המסך.
אז לא רציתי בהם אנחנו אנשים
תחצי כבר.
גזולינה,
למי שיכול, באהבה, בכיף. מי שיכול לשלוח דברים, מה שהוא רוצה, או לחיצות על המסך שהעוף לי את
לא
הניסוי.
עולה כסף.
כן, עולה. בדיוק, כמו שאמרת, לחיצות לא עולה. רק מתנות עולה. מי שרוצה, בעבר מוזמן. נהיה לי 2, מקודם היה 4, יורד. תודה לקטר. מה קורה קטר? קטר טוב. ביי, תודה ללחיצות, תודה ללייקים, תודה לכל, לכולם. אני מודה לכולם, למי שפה בלייב, על לחיצות, שיתופים, על מתנות, באמת אתם לא חייבים לי כלום, מי שעושה את זה נותן מהלב. אני מודה לכם, באמת תודה לכל, נכון? אני אומר ככה, מי שעושה מתנות נותן מהלב. אני לא אבליטיק בצורה כזאת לבקש, מסכים איתי?
ברור, מסכים איתך.
ואני לא אוהב לבקש, מי שרוצה...
גם נכנסנו פעם ללייק, מי שנראה לי סבבה וזה, וואלה, לוחץ לו לייק.
מי שבן אדם שמרגיש, שישלח, אף אחד לא חייב לי כלום. אף אחד, איך אומרים, אנחנו אנשים פשוטים, אף אחד לא חייב לי כלום. אבל מי שרוצה, שולח, אתה יודע, מה שהוא מרגיש. חברים, אני אשמח טיפה לשיתופים על הלייב, על החיצות.
תצאו על המסך.
יכול שישלח משהו, יכול טיפה, שיוף טיפה מספרים למעלה. אני אשמח מאוד.
תודה ליאור, תודה. אין עליך ליאור.
יום חזר יפה.
אחלה ערב ליאור, וואלה.
מה קורה קטע, דרון, איזה כיף שאת פה איתי בלייב. מי שיכול ללחוץ על המסך, אני אשמח, טיפה שיתופים עניינים. תודה לכולם על הכל, אין לי מילים. אפגניה, ארבע צופים, איזה כיף. חבר'ה, מי שפה בלייב, לחיצות על המסך, לחיצות על המסך, שיתופים, דברים. איזה כיף, איזה קל נהדר. איזה מקסימים. איזה יופי, למי שפה שיתופים. לחיצות על המסך, לא נותן כסף, חברים, תלמדו. לחיצות לא עולה כסף, אבל כל אחד מי שיכול שמרגיש יכול לשלוח מתנות. איך שאתם מרגישים, תהיו בטוחים, אני לא אוהב לבקש, אבל כל אחד, מי שיכול, יש לכם.
אני גם לא מתחנן בשביל זה, לקיצור.
אני לא אוהב לבקש, אני אוהב אנשים מתחנן.
מי שסבבה ובא לו לתת את זה.
אני אומר, אף אחד לא כתב לי כלום. מי ששולח מ...
מה, אני מתחנן בשביל שפצו לי? ערב טוב חיה? ערב טוב.
אני לא אומר ככה, אבל נתן, מה ששלי. אף אחד לא ייקח משהו שלי, מסכים איתי?
נכון, צודק.
מה ששלך, אף אחד לא ייקח לך את זה. נלך על החודה, לא...
חצי על המסך, חיה, חצי על המסך.
גזולינה, הבנזינה. פיתן.
זה הסיבה שאני לא רוצה להביא כלבים, לא סליחה. בגלל סרטון של כלב, קוראים ממש את כל הסרטות ככה, עם השיניים, אתה מכיר את זה?
זה תחרות כזאת, חיה. עושים תחרות כזאת, כאילו...
נלך על החולצה הכחולה, מי זה? מישהו יכול לשמח ללחיצות, עניינים, דברים. לא עולה כסף לחיצות, אם מישהו יכול לשלוח את ה... לחיצות?
לשלוח גם...
ורדים, דברים.
מתנות, דברים כאלה. אז סתם משחק משעמם חיה.
בדיוק. זה רוצה להבין
זמן כאן.
בוא תהיה פה איתנו שקצת. אני מביא את הקשתי, אני רוצה שנייה רק. זה רק נפתח מה אכפת לך, תתחיל שולחים דברים. הבנת?
בסדר, מה אני אגיד? אני לא נגד.
לא, מה אכפת לך? את עובדת בגלל המשחק, את עובדת כולם לחיצות. לא, זה שום דבר.
בסדר,
מה אכפת לך? מי שבא?
תחרות מחדש. תעשה חדש.
את עובדת כולם לחיצות. לא, אני אגיד את זה.
לחיצות, כולם מלחיצות. לחיצות על המסך.
תחצו. תודה תהילה, תודה ליאור.
תשלחו מה שאתם רוצים, תשלחו. וגם תשלחו משהו. לכבוד ראש חודש.
יהיה לכם ראש חודש טוב, חדש וטוב.
כן, טוב.
ובעזרת השם שבן גביר יעלה בבחירות.
נראה לי יש הכנסת ספר תורה בחוץ, אני שומעת.
את אשתו של אברהם?
כן.
לא הבנתי.
היא רשמה, תשלחו פלאפל שווארמה. מה זה פלאפל שווארמה?
אני לא יודע מה זה. זה מתנות. אני גם לא מבין, אני חדש בטיקטוק.
כן?
אני לא מבין מה מתנות עליו. מה ששלחו לי זה ורדים ומטבעות ודברים כאלו.
מה ישום כבר לקפתי לשף?
אז זאת אומרת כולם לחיצות.
כן.
חבר'ה לחיצות.
לחיצות.
אני תלחץ על המסע, אתה לא מבין.
אני? עשיתם, אני לא חוקרים. זה לא עולה.
ממני זה עלה. מה קורה ככה? מה נשמע?
ליאור. מה קורה ליאור? תודה חיה, תודה.
יש גם חיה פה?
מה יש?
איזה חיה?
ופה שרונה.
שרונה?
רשמת שלומי ליאור. ערב טוב שרונה.
כן.
בטעות? לא יודע, אמרתי ערב טוב שלומי. ישבתי אצלי בלייב.
צופים יקרים, תלחצו, שיהיה לנו מלא אהובות, שיהיה לנו מלבבות סטירה, לא מעצמי אהובות.
ערב טוב כלל.
שננצח בתחרות.
חודש טוב. ערב טוב וחודש טוב לכולם.
כן.
טוב, חיה ששולחים הרבה לייקים. זה רק כמה פעמים.
כן.
אני נותן 3 דקות.
אני צריכה שירותים, אני לא יכולה. צריכה שירותים ולא יוצא.
יאללה חבר'ה, חצו.
עשו לי להיות.
כן, אני רוצה אליך ואליו. יאללה, לחיצות על המסך.
אליך אקרא, אל נורה.
רגע, אני רוצה לשאול אותך משהו, אברהם. אברהם, שרשום לך ווין אחד.
מה זה מי?
אם אתה מנצח, למעלה רשום לך שניצחת, הכל ווין אחד. ניצחת אותי בתחרות הקודמת.
נו.
אז כאילו, מה זה נותן אם אתה מנצח כמה פעמים? כלום, נכון?
לא, אני לא עושה את ה...
צ'רלי צ'וצ'ו טריין, אין טריין.
לא, מסיבות לא מעניין אותי מסיבות.
Hello there, my name is Amelia, and I'm a Social Security disability assistant on a recorded line, and your number is to be removed. Now, I do show here that you recently inquired about your eligibility for Social Security disability benefits. Can you hear me okay? Okay, well, what we do here at National Disability is help people qualify for up to $2,600 a month in Social Security disability. Hello, are you there?
Yeah.
אני אומר, אני חצי רגל, אני זקן. אתה נשוי? כמו נשוי, אני בזוגיות, כן. יפה, יש לי ילדה. איריס, ערב טוב איריס. חודש טוב, ערב טוב לכולם. אנחנו חודש טוב לכולם, חבר'ה, יאללה, בוא טיפה נתעורר. תודה לכם על הלייקים. אני בודק מכל המשחק של כל שתי ילומים. זה כלום. תלחצו על המסך. אין לכם בכלל לחיצות. לקחתי פה לך היה.
לחי קראי, נורא.
איזה שם יפה חיה. באמת שם יפה. כולם לחיצות על המסך, כולם לחיצות, תיכנסו. הם מתעוררים, זה הבעיה. יהיה לך לייק, יעשה לך הרבה. יהיה לך לייק, יאללה, שתגיעי ל1,000 עוקבים, תעשי לייק, תעלי, תסתכלו בלייק, נעשה לך לעוקבות, נעשה לייק. ערב טוב אייל, טוב לכולם. כמה יש לך? כמה עוקבים יש לך? אז תעשי לייק, למה את לא עושה לייק? יש לך יותר ממני. יש לי 1,280. את עושה? וואלה, מעיין, ערב טוב, מעיין. חבר'ה, כולם שיתופים, עניינים, יאללה. תתנו על המסך, תעשו לייק. I need every available TikToker to smash that follow button and the subscription button. You guys are the best. You already did. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Chris. You guys are the best. I love the gifts. The gifts make me happy because, you know, they just do. Because they generate views and where they get my followers. You hit subscribe? You didn't subscribe. Listen, I know if you subscribe because it will come across. 10.6, folks. We are at the end of the live stream almost because that number is only at 1.3, and we like big numbers because I'm a big guy. I'm not really big, but everything. Something. It was tussle. Something went wrong. Completely awry. I don't know how you go from doggy style to oh shit, butt to butt. That might be something worth trying. Let me make a note of this. I'm gonna put that in my. Babe, we're doing butt to butt tonight. But I'm still in. It's cool though. You'll be fine. You know about me though. I have to lay down on our stomachs and just kind of slither backwards like slugs until we meet up. It's gonna be weird.
Y'all can even tap where freaking one on the screen. It's okay. Thanks, girl. I've never even got a speeding ticket. It's super upset about it. Okay, y'all are misunderstanding me. Maybe subconsciously I did want to create the look of a criminal. I don't know. I just think my head tattoos look cool. But, I don't know. I just want to go to jail for like 12 hours just to say I went. And then, you know, come out. Somebody bail me out. I would need someone to bail me out. I'm not staying in there, you know? I don't know.
No better fun. There's no better fun.
See, this is the problem. I come in here to have fun and talk to y'all, and y'all are way too serious for me. And I can't handle that. 12 hours. Public indecency. I live in Austin. There's literally nothing really that you can do indecent here. Good morning. I'm finishing my head tattoos tomorrow, so I'm not looking forward to that because this shit fucking hurts, but I tried to use numbing cream and it did not work. I damn.
Let's get into fuck the drugs, fuck the cigarettes, fuck that dumb bitch. It all starts fucking today, alright? No more fucking excuses. That's the fucking, this is the...
אני היום בת 58 ובעלי הוא בן 68. זה 10 שנים, זה משמעותי מאוד בגילאים האלה.
יש חיי מין גם בגיל השלישי?
יש חיי מין כל הזמן.
יופי.
כל הזמן. תלוי איך אתה לוקח את זה בזוגיות שלך. ואין מה לעשות, ככה ברא אותנו אלוהים. אנחנו יכולות עד גיל 100. והם לא.
Sharing is caring.
מספיק שבעלי ייגע בי ביד וינשק אותי ויחבק אותי, אני יכולה להשתגע מזה. אני לא צריכה מין בשביל זה.
הדיבור על המיניות היה לי מאוד מוזר.
לא, אבל אי אפשר להתעלם מזה.
אני משדרת מיניות. אי אפשר להתעלם מזה, אי אפשר.
אני לא יודעת אם כבר סתם מצחיק אותי השיחה שלהם, כאילו... מצחיק לדמיין את הגיל הזה שהם בשיגעונות של ה...
אוקיי, בומר.
חני כפה עליה, אוהבת לתפוס את החלל.
Let me introduce you to the baby daddy has no money hug. He will do this whenever you are out and whenever you are paying for things that he should be paying for. He'll always come in close. He'll put his hand on your hip and he may kiss your neck or whisper in your ear. But no matter where you are or what you're doing, the baby daddy with no money will always do the baby daddy
Paulina.
Yes, that's me.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't want to block the bus with
No worries.
behind me.
Thank you.
Hey, welcome. This is my favorite place area. You have the diner, you got the parking.
I was in the middle of America here. It's very American.
Speed camera reported ahead.
It's over the post office and the medical in across.
Yeah, everything is here.
You are here on your job or something?
Oh no, I live here, but I live in Brooklyn.
Oh. You live here and in Brooklyn?
I live in Brooklyn, yeah. I mean, I was here to visit the museum. But
Oh, where's the museum here?
the Noguchi Museum.
It's good. It's good for kids too. More
No, because they can't touch.
What the click? Bronx.
In 900 feet, turn right on Crescent Street. Turn right on Crescent Street. In half a mile,
This is
turn right
decorate
on
for
36th
Halloween.
Avenue.
Yeah,
They must have children, I think.
yeah.
Mostly. You have kids also?
I do. I have one son
How?
who is 9. What
Nine.
about you?
4. She's 4.
Oh,
Welcome to the club.
yay.
All you need is love and patience. Don't worry about money, don't worry about nothing. What he's gonna dress there for Halloween?
He's gonna be in one of those inflatable costumes. I don't know if you've seen them.
Yeah, they're funny, they clip.
Yeah, and so it's gonna be a child being abducted by an alien.
Oh, really? OMG. It's gonna make him look chubby. That's cute. She wanna be Elsa.
Ah, of course.
Are you gonna do it? You gonna be something too?
No.
Just some makeup, huh?
Yeah.
Scoopy, funny makeup. I think I'm gonna be a rabbi or something.
Ah, good.
Dressed like Hasidic from Brooklyn.
In 1,000 feet, turn right on 36th Avenue. Adding new lift ride to queue.
will also target fees charged by airlines, cable companies, and concert ticket sellers.
And that was correspondent Stephen Portnoy. Since we're talking about financial matters, let's take a quick look at Wall Street, where a look at that. The Dow is up 85 points, with the NASDAQ getting tackled down nearly 189 points. And then we watch another update coming up at 166. High at 131. Your update on traffic and transit, and that's Russ Myers.
So a couple of things going on in the Bronx. First on the westbound side of the Bronx, incident over by Third Avenue, traffic trailer broke down, and it has just been removed. And that'll be good news, sort of, because the delays were long and long. However, the delays will likely return for those heading for GWB. That was down around 20 minutes now. Many issues.
With take a look out. Something to hit released the 14 islands close to this planet. Officials in the U.S., Germany, and South Korea have
Adding new lift by to queue.
saying they suspect North Korea is preparing for a nuclear test.
Turn right on Jackson Avenue.
They will meet it with what they call a decisive response. U.S. Deputy Secretary of State Randy Sherman says the trilateral group has to continue to work closely. There is so much we can achieve and are achieving when our countries work together. So this year alone, the North has launched more than 20 ballistic missiles, including one that overturned northern Japan in early October. Pyongyang has also fired a barrage of artillery focused tests in response to Seoul's joint military exercises with the U.S. In meantime, at 1:47, we have partly past stop with the hot now in New York, southbound, 69 degrees at night, 70 today, and we have Sunday winds entertainment for you now.
You've arrived at your destination.
Yeah, here is good.
Yes, perfect.
You've been here before. You have a good day.
Yes,
Good
thank you.
luck.
Have a lovely,
Thank you.
lovely, happy dear daughter.
Enjoy your kids.
You've arrived at your destination.
Yeah, Monique, I'm over here.
You've arrived at your destination. You've arrived at your destination. You've arrived at your destination. In 500 feet, make a U-turn.
Yeah, how you doing? Yeah. I don't know why I say make a U-turn. I just want to see it.
In 500 feet, make a U-turn on Green Street.
Okay. I guess I have to go this way, yeah? It's gonna follow the instruction. like you're going to LaGuardia. I guess we're very close if you're traveling. When's your next trip? You going to Florida?
Oh, I don't know.
You just hopefully. Everybody loves to go to Miami.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right on 86th Street. Turn right on 86th Street.
Sunshine.
Yeah.
Where you been here before? Where is good for you?
So let's keep lights on the left side until you find that van.
You've arrived at your destination.
Here.
And put it in the forefront of the van.
Do you have something in the back?
Yes.
Don't forget. Then my wife gonna think I did shopping for her. Mazzava gasolina. Gasolina, benzina. Time to pick up Aya. Alexa, remind me to pick up Aya.
Turn right on 31st Avenue. Then turn right on 85th Street.
Balla Paulina, Balla Paulina.
Turn right on 85th Street.
Okay, this is my new humble abode. Okay.
Being a mom, being homeless, no fucking stroller. Like, literally, like, I'm fucking breaking point right now. Being a mom, being homeless, no fucking stroller.
She's not for everyone. But once you taste her energy,
Things I wish I knew sooner, part 3. I hear in the United States, if you live in a qualified zip code, you don't need to pay your power bill anymore. How does that work? I get that kind of question a lot, and it is actually super easy to never pay your full power bill again. See, lots of people don't know this because the energy companies are trying to hide this from you. But you can get solar panels delivered to your home and installed.
Apparently, medical studies show that a blowjob a week will reduce a man's risk of heart disease. So don't be stingy, girls. studies show that a blowjob a week will reduce a man's risk of heart disease. So don't be stingy, girls. Save a life. Apparently medical studies show.
Guys, the only one that can take you to the dome.
So I went on a date with a grown adult man the other day, and I don't know, maybe other women have this problem, but I would like to share it. But I'm like a grown, also adult person who has stuff and things and whatever. And I go out on this date, which was horrible at best, but he brings me back to my house, and he says, and he looks around, and he goes, I don't really know about you. Like, I really don't want to pay for this big house and all your shit and all your stuff. And I was like, and I laughed, because, like, who do you think is paying for it now? Do you think I bought my house, and then I was like, better get out there and start dating so someone can pay my mortgage? No. Like, no. Here's what I wish that some men would understand, and I don't think it's all men, it's some men need to understand. It's like, if we're older and we like each other, and I don't know, for me, I'll say this for me, if we'll skip 15 steps ahead, let's say we get married. It means one of us sells our homes and we move in together. So if we sell my home, you get crazy amounts of fucking equity just immediately deposited into a joint account. So you'd have just a bunch of money for things you didn't do or earn or deserve. You just get it for nothing. All the work I've done. Okay, I have a truck. I would sell that because you have a truck. Because I would never date a me. So there's another 50, whatever it is. Just gets deposited into this mystery marriage account. Guys, I also just have a boat. When you're dating people when they're not 20, you get lots of other stuff. Sometimes it's headaches, sometimes 15 kids, I guess, whatever. Sometimes it's just stuff. You don't have to be weirded out about it. You just have it and accept it. And not everyone wants you to pay for all their stuff. Sometimes you just incorporate it, and that's okay. And, God, it's so hard being old and dating. So I went on a date.
Hey guys, it's Noah. TV is just launched on Gets here, so I want to show you what's inside my bag. First up, we have off.
Use your mic. Check 1, 2.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
Okay, and what's your name, please?
My name is Matt Mauser.
Where you from, Matt?
I'm from Huntington Beach, California.
How old are you?
I'm 51.
You look good.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, Matt, so why AGT? What are you going to do today?
I'm a singer. And I'm here because my wife and I, we're both school teachers, and retired from teaching so that I could do music full time. And she got the opportunity to coach girls basketball with Cody Bryant. On January 26th of 2020, I lost my wife in the same helicopter crash that killed Kobe Bryant.
Wow, I'm so sorry.
Before January 26th, me and Christina lived this dreamy kind of life. We met in 2004. She came and saw me playing at this dive bar, and I asked her out, and we sat in my car and we talked about music. Would you say she was your greatest? Oh, yeah. She was just this very humble, powerful, beautiful human being. My mom said, if you don't marry that girl, you're stupid. We were married for 15 years. We had 3 beautiful children. It was filled with love. When she left that day, she kissed me and she said, I love you. That was the last thing my wife ever said to me. be supporting her. But that's not what happened. You know, it's been a rough year. But
2.4 miles. Take exit 46, Manhattan, Randall Island.
Anything else, Matt? All I can say is best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sing a song, sing us a song, sing us a song, the piano man. Sing us a song, the piano man. Calling song. Take a look at me now.
Everybody at home that heard that, I mean, there aren't words to describe it.
It was just a different kind of vibe in your voice, and when you were singing it, it went inside of me. It was beautiful, it was sad.
Take a look at me now.
A strong man standing there.
Take a look at me now.
Very special. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
We. One time.
I said you're feeling lost? Yeah. All right, well, that's normal in the morning. That's very normal for short-term memory loss, so you often don't remember where you are. But it's very simple. You're at my house in Elk Grove. You live with me and your grandkids and Danielle. And when you're not with me, you're with Mark. So you're always with your family. You're just with me or Mark. What did I do? Well, you did nothing. You just have short-term memory loss. You're 90 years old. What? You're 90. You got old. Yeah, you got old. You lived a long time. That's what you did. So now you live with your kids. Absolutely. You're pretty well adjusted, Dad. It's just the morning times are difficult for you because you're pretty well adjusted. You have pretty normal days. You hang out, we eat, you watch TV, you take a walk, you go out wherever I go. You have pretty normal days. It just takes you a little while to get acclimated in the morning. This is.
In a quarter of a mile, use the right lane to exit to Harlem River Drive
You
North.
sold it when you moved in with us. Yeah, you don't want to have a house and pay insurance on it and all that stuff. You sold it, you put the money in the bank. You got plenty of money in the bank. You don't have to worry about money.
In 1,000 feet, exit right.
Every morning is the same thing. You wake up to this every morning. You have to learn again what's going on.
It's that we're at our new camp spot. But the service is not good enough for me to go live here, unfortunately. I might go live on Instagram later. But
I might dress up as cocaine for Halloween this year. Maybe somebody will do me in the back.
Exit right to Harlem River Drive North.
I might dress up as cocaine for Halloween this year. Maybe somebody will do me in the bathroom. Simple check.
In another news,
That sweet little truck right there. All paid bait. Cab over. That sweet little truck right there.
שאני מבינה אותך, גם אני רעבה. אין מה לעשות, חיים שלי. אם את רוצה להיות רזה אחרי 8 בערב לא אוכלים, גם אני לא אוכלת. אחרי 8 בערב. לא, זה משהו בטלוויזיה לא קשור, חיים שלי. באמת. שאני מבינה אותך, גם אני רעבה. אין מה לעשות, חיים שלי. אם את רוצה להיות רזה אחרי 8 בערב לא אוכלים, גם אני לא אוכלת. אחרי 8 בערב. לא, זה משהו בטלוויזיה לא קשור, חיים שלי. באמת. שאני מבינה אותך, גם אני רעבה. אבל אין מה לעשות, חיים
מה
שלי.
ביקשת?
Exit 21, East 135th Street toward Madison Avenue Bridge.
Where you going? Where's home? Where you going? Where's home? Listen, I am a good person. I'm just... Already know, but, you know...
God, if y'all don't give me my motherfucking money, somebody gonna die.
Straight like that, somebody gonna die.
I'm curious which states see my videos, so like this video, comment where you're from, and follow me and...
אני רוצה ללכת ליום הולדת עם חברות. את הולכת ליום הולדת? הנה אני אומר לך. תקשיבי לי טוב. זה כבר לא הנחיות שלפני הטבעת. תסתכלי עליי שאני מדבר איתך, הלו, חוצפנית. אשת איש. הלו, wake up in the morning for the leg PD. אם אני אדע, בבר או במועדון או בבית קפה שמה. שאחד המלצרים, סלש ברמנים, סלש אחראי אירוע, סלש מארח, גם מארח.
That's the only angel. Look. Right there's the only angel we see. You gotta move. יש עוד משהו שאתם חושבים שאני צריכה לעשות? תראו. יואו, תקשיבו, אם הייתם יכולים להריח את זה, אתם מתעלפים, כאילו יש לזה ריח מדהים. אני מעולפת. אני שמה לב אנשים, אתם רואים? הקבלתי קורס. תודה. אתה רוצה לשבת איתי בלייב? בוא. הוא הסכים לשבת איתנו בלייב, ובמקראת התגובות שלכם, מנגיסטו חושב. כל יום אני בא גם מחר. מחר אני אבוא עם שטרות. כפיצוי על העוגמת נפש של היום, מחר אני באה עם שטרות. יואו, תקשיבו, אני פיפי. אני לא צוחקת, אני פיפי מרוב צחוק. אני יכולה לשיר שעון, משהו בשנתיים אולי. בוא נראה כמה יש לנו בתים, בוא נראה. מארי. 2, תסתכל, 2, 4, 6. מה, זה אגורות, זה כסף של חול, מה אני אתן לו אגורות, זה מבייש. זה יורו חיים שלי, זה לא כסף, אמיתי. זה לא יורו חיים. הם התפילו אותי עם המזומן, אבל ממליצה בחום ולבוא. לבוא לאכול, לפרגן, פקים. תראו זה יפה. מה זה יפה? את עושה את זה? ממש יפה. את יפה בכלל. אין כמוך, תודה עליי. אני אבוא עם חברות מחר. מה מים? שתפתי? די, עוד פעם לשתות מים. לשתות זו? אתם מאמינים. אני אקח את הסיור לדרך. אני אקח את הסיור. אקח אותה לדרך.
Turn left on Adam Clayton Powell Jr. Boulevard.
סיימתי. היה לי חוויה מדהימה. דרך אחד שם. היה ממש כיף, באמת. עשיתי לי שמח, אני אבוא מחר לחברות.
אחלה.
שלחו לך עוד לב. definitely am better at improv, I think. That's why when people are like, you should do stand-up, give it a try, I'm like, I would have to literally just walk out there and make it up as I go. If I had a script of stuff I was supposed to remember, I feel like I would try too hard and I would mess it up.
Harlem.
I want to go back to Hell
Apollo
Fort
Theater.
Myers. I just had too many things that were all within like 3 days apart, and it's so far away. I had to go for a couple of days at a time at least, and I didn't have 3 days that I didn't have something going on, like taking the animals to the vet or something.
Because I don't believe in all.
Yeah, like the comedy ones. Like Hunter.
My TikTok crush. Oh, thank you. Too loud.
Hey, slow. So what?
Sunflowers. It was something I've done ever since I was a kid. Sunflowers are literally my favorite flower. They're like.
I've been through that too, 24 years. I turned out a cheater. It was so heartbreaking. As an ex-Mormon, I didn't know people could be that mean, cruel, and abusive. I was so naive. Jody, and the funny thing with my ex is that he's so up and down that, like, we'd be sitting together in church and he was serving in bishoprics and state callings, and he'd bear his testimony about how amazing his wife and his family was, and I always had these conflicted feelings. Like, those abusers that are just consistent jerks all the time, they're so much easier to leave. Like, they're always a jerk. But with Jake, I was married to this Mormon superhero. Everybody worshipped him. Everybody loved him. We had this beautiful family. He was so charismatic, and it was really confusing for me. Like, I just make him mad. So, yeah, Jody, it's so hard. Yeah, my emotional stuff was so hard. Not all do. So stuff like I know some abusive people who are like literally have done jail time for like domestic violence, who are just mentally ill jerks all the time. So some abusers don't have two faces. Some abusers are just consistently assholes. But those who aren't, it's really hard. One of my besties is in a really toxic relationship right now, and her husband is so beautiful and so kind and just such an amazing person, but he has some mental illness, and I can't even talk about the things that he does on TikTok, and it's consistently all the time. It's not just like accidentally once a year, and it's the hardest thing of all, because like he's so beautiful and she loves him, and he's so talented and so smart, and he's killing her. Those are the hardest to leave. Life goes on after. Stephen, thank you so much. Yeah, so Phil, there's a really great book for any of my followers who haven't caught my videos about this book. It's called Why Does He Do That? And I have men who come on here who say, well, my wife abused me. It's not always men that are the abusers. But I'm really sorry to say it typically is men. The data actually shows that men are the abusers, like 95% of the time. Part of that is because of your physicality, because men are big. Like Jake could throw me on the bed and hurt me because I was 110 pounds and I'm not even 5'3". Like, I don't know on TikTok how big I look, but I'm not even 5'3", and I was always so tiny, and he could throw me on the bed and manhandle me. So the physicality of men makes them obviously able to abuse more. Also the fact that typically the men are more financially stable, and it's the men who throughout most of American history have been the providers, and that financial dependency creates a circumstance where women are able to be financially manipulated and stay in those abusive relationships much more than men. I do have some guy friends, like I have an uncle actually who was literally abused by his wife, like beaten, like physically harmed by his wife, and she hurt the kids, and she was just a nightmare, and she's gone on to have a horrible life because she just had problems. But he had a company, he had a job, he had stuff, they were married for a couple of years, and he finally was just like, out you go, and his life went on like normal because he was financially able to provide for himself. So many women like myself stay in abusive relationships just simply because I was a stay-at-home mom, I didn't have any money. So women typically are abused and victims of domestic violence, hands down, like 95% more than men. But the
book, Why Does He Do That, is amazing. It's written by a therapist who worked with abuse for 30 plus years when the book was written, and did a lot of the primary research into the modern psychology of abuse. And it is such a fascinating book. But one of the predisposers to somebody being an abuser is just simply that that's what they grew up with. They're abusive themselves and they think it's normal. So, yeah, they're so good at manipulating. Women may not be as physically abusive, but Lord, can they be more verbally and emotionally? I agree with that. So my sweet Kevin had, he still will tell me stories of things that happened in his former marriage that are so hurtful and so degrading and so wrong that literally crushed his soul and changed his life. And it's really hard to listen to. And it's he's a foot and a half taller than his ex-wife, and he's the man. My Kevin is this big, tall man, but he was emotionally abused and still continues to be. So I had the physically abusive spouse, and Kev had the emotionally. And so as we interact with the two of them together, it is a lot of fun. Child exchange day with the two of them is... Y'all should be there for that. The ex-wife brings the emotional attacks, and my ex-husband scares me, so we have to exchange in front of the police station in front of cameras. So after one, what's your name? So you say, I literally feel like you're talking about my life before I got tired and left. Why did you leave? What was that moment that made you wake up and leave? So I talk on my TikTok, I do all these videos on how I caught my husband cheating and the day that I kicked him out and stuff like that. And I've gotten so used to telling that event again and again. I caught him picking up a 19-year-old escort. I put a tracker on his phone the next night. He had arranged to meet this girl at a certain time. I followed him to a QT gas station in Phoenix, Arizona, and I sat in my vehicle and videotaped my husband in our car with a girl walk up and get into that vehicle. And so that night I kicked him out and ended our 24-year marriage. So I talk about that so much, but what I don't talk about, because it's TikTok and I get 15 or 60 or 60 seconds or 3 minutes, what I don't talk about a lot is that I wanted to leave so bad for so long. And I never felt like I had a reason. And one of the things that made it really difficult for me to step out of that relationship was the love bombing. And if you don't know the narcissistic abuse cycle, if you haven't worked with a trauma and abuse therapist, if you're in a toxic relationship, I didn't understand this until towards the end. And when I started recognizing it, I thought, oh shit. But he would do something horrible. And then he would feel bad, so then he'd love bomb me. And I would get a new car, I'd get a new house. All of a sudden I was the most beautiful woman in the world, and he couldn't take his eyes off of me. And he would sit down at dinner, and everything that I cooked was the best food that he'd ever eaten in his life, and the kids were the most beautiful kids he'd ever seen. And then he'd hoover us and love on us, but then he'd get bored, and then all of a sudden he'd turn on a dime. China. That little circle, that loop of insanity. Catch me if you can. It almost kind of called me during times that he was violent with me, because I was thought he never apologized, he never made things right. But West Side Highway. West Side Highway. Be about to break my pelvic bone because he was banging up against it and swishing me between the door and the wall. When stuff like that would happen, I think I'm getting a new car. I'm getting something. As soon as this is over, he's going to calm down and this love bombing is going to happen. And that cycle kept me so confused that, I had my cycle of my own. I hate him, I want a divorce, I'd call the attorney, I'd start packing my stuff, I'd, tell my sister, that's it, I'm leaving, I can't take this anymore, he's gonna end my life, is what's gonna happen. But then, as he'd go through his happy love bombing cycle, then all of a sudden, well, he's not that bad, we have a great
cycle, cycle.
that craziness, you will have your moment that mirrors that in a different way.
Cycle
So
drive like a
it's,
maniac.
I didn't have the anger and the love bombing and the hoovering, but on the other end, I had the forgiveness and eating up the love bombing, and then I would go into this little cycle of hope and thinking he's gonna be okay. This time, the bad stuff's never gonna happen again. I'm gonna do things different, and then I would have ways that I altered my behaviors and changed what I did. I'm never gonna say that again. I'm never gonna wear that again. You know, classic cycle of abuse. And if you have an abuser that has that cycle, you as like when you're dancing a waltz, he's leading, but you're following in your own way, and your abuse cycle is different, but it follows along with his. 10 years, and we love them so much, and we've invested so much into them that it is really, really, really hard to walk away. Western Pine guy, when did you leave the Mormon church? I had shoulder surgery. He punched my other arm and made my surgery shoulder go into the wall. I am so sorry. So Afron, I have a couple videos where I talk about just kind of quick little abusive episodes that people around me missed. And when I had my tumor surgery in 2013, they thought that I had a cancer that would kill me.
There we go.
And when I woke up from surgery, I was in like the room in the hospital. What's it called? Post-op. It's a post-op room. And like there were like these little
piece of chat.
little curtains like pulled around us, and my husband was sitting.
Toyota City.
Doctor and saying, Dr. Wilson, was it a tumor? Am I going to die? Was it cancer? We knew it was a tumor. Was it cancer? Am I going to die? Where's Dr. Wilson? And Jake tried to suffocate me. He is bigger than me. He is stronger than me. And I was coming out of anesthesia, and he put both hands pressed against my chest really hard and was shaking me and shaking the bed and screaming, stop screaming. What the fuck is wrong with you? And then he put his hand on my throat, and then a nurse walked in, and the nurse asked him to step out, and they brought me that little clipboard that has like the abuse thing, and are you safe at home? Are you safe to go home with your partner? And she said, I feel like we need to have security remove your husband. But I was financially dependent upon him. He was my health insurance. I was going to be on bed rest for the next 12 weeks. I had nobody else to take care of me. I knew he was
Disney
a fucking
cruise
monster
boat
from hell. I knew he might get me home and just end it all. But I had to have him, and I thought that I could control him. So I actually gave the clipboard back and said, everything's fine. Everything's golden. We're good. What would have happened if I had said yes? Like, who would have taken care of me? Who would have driven the kids to school?
Disney cruise boat.
Fixed me dinner? Who would have driven me home from the hospital? I had nobody. Jamie. And you know, so many people go through it. So many people go through it. I wasted 24 years. What made you leave? So that's what I was talking about. So for my ex-husband, I caught Jake picking up a 19-year-old escort. I know it was a 19-year-old escort because he had Googled 19-year-old escorts, and I had his chats that I screenshotted from his cell phone where he said, how old are you? And she said 19. And I have the pictures of the last girl that he ever picked up. And so that was why I did it. But I wish that I had ended my marriage sooner, just because of the terror that I lived with. Like, there's so many times in the years, just that couple of years, the 2 years leading up to that last time that I caught him picking up an escort.
Cruise boat, look
like
at
he
you,
screamed at me, or
Disney cruise boat, look how you
drove his
like
semi-truck into oncoming traffic, or he tried to pull me off a cliff, or he just was just try to like cover myself up and act sweet. And it's almost like being attacked by a black bear. If you just play dead, then they aren't going to hurt you anymore. And that's what I always did from the very beginning with Jake. For 24 years, I just kind of
and I would even like change my voice to be softer and just act sweet. You don't fight back, because if you fight back, the black bear is gonna crump. You're gonna be dinner. And what I regret is that I ended my marriage over an escort rather than the fact that Jake was an asshole. I wish that in any of those fights, I had stood up, looked him in the eye, not acted sweet, grabbed the car keys, grabbed the checkbook, grabbed the bank account, grabbed everything, or kicked his ass to the curb and said, out you go, see you later.
See you later,
I
alligator.
hope by now you have surrounded you with people that will help you. Yes.
See you later,
That's not
alligator.
racist, they're black bears.
Black bear.
So this question, were there signs that he was like that before you got married? I didn't know him before we got married. It was a Mormon arranged marriage. On our second date, Jake went up my bikini top and we went to confess to the bishop, and the bishop said, well, now that you guys have messed around, before you end up going all the way, let's get you married. I was like, we've known each other for 2 dates, and we had 10 dates. Our 11th date was our wedding in the Mormon temple. So I literally didn't know him at all. I knew nothing about him. A very abnormal relationship. I'm sure that if we had dated for a couple of months, I would have seen tons of signs. There were a couple of explosions even before our wedding, but we literally knew each other for 10 dates. Our 11th date was our wedding in the Mormon temple. So, but looking back, I know that people always want to know, like, what are some of the red flags so that you know if you're dating that type of person. Some of the red flags that
Exactly.
I've seen,
16
like,
handler.
understood now that
That's
I'm out of the
favorite
relationship
now.
are
$5
things like the perfect image
16
coming forward.
handler,
You know, when somebody
handler.
puts forth this perfect image in the
Sparkler,
beginning, if
chocolate
it's too
sparkler.
good to be true, it usually
Rainbow
is.
sparkler.
And in between my divorce and meeting Kevin, I'd gone on over 120 dates. I had a divorce care podcast. I did a ton of dating. And as I started interacting with just normal men, not my abusive husband of 24 years, it was interesting to see that some of the good guys, like people that I've even kept in touch with because they were neighbors and stuff over the years, and watched them as they got married and found love of their own and stuff. But some of the guys that I dated that were just good guys, once I got to know them, they were just great people. They didn't try to be perfect on the outside. They didn't tell me the best things that they were doing, their biggest accomplishments. They didn't show me the best pictures of themselves. They didn't have like the sexiest headshot on Tinder. They usually were just very average in the beginning. And that's because people who have a lot to hide tend to try to put their best foot forward at all times. And I think that is a red flag that nobody should ignore. If somebody tells you their whole resume and everywhere that they went to college and all of their accomplishments and their pictures are perfect and everything's perfect, it's because they're hiding some shit. Yeah, ladies do need to be warned about the crazy dude. So my ex-husband just got married 2 weeks ago, guys. And people ask me on here all the time, does she know? No, she doesn't know. How would she know? He's kept us apart. I've never talked to her. I've spoken to her twice ever, and she has no idea. I tried threatening me with his, oh, I am so sorry. So my husband, we didn't even have a shared bank account. When I was 22 years old, Jake asked one day for all of my receipts. This was back in 1996, 1997, when there was no online checking your bank account. So he asked for all of my receipts for like the couple weeks or whatever. He was sitting down and balancing the checkbook, and I got all of my receipts out of my wallet and handed them to him, and this shit hit the fan. He freaked. We had a new baby. I was spending a lot of money on diapers and stuff. I was not an exorbitant spender, but he was angry about the food and the stuff and whatever money had been spent. And rather than sitting down and saying, hey, let's have a way that we plan the budget together, he said, I'm taking you off of my bank account. And at that point, I had no income. I didn't have a job. I was a stay-at-home mom. I was pregnant with our second child. And he removed me entirely from our bank account. So people who ask, how did you not know about his double life? What's a big red flag? If you are not on his financial accounts, if you do not know the password to the bank account or what's being spent, huge red flag. How did he get away with having over 100 paid sex workers in a 2-year time span? I wasn't on the bank account. Do you know that in my entire marriage in 24 years, I never knew what our income was? I never once knew what my own business that I had bought, that my husband worked for. I never knew what our income was. I never knew what our houses cost. I never purchased a vehicle. I never knew what our electric bill was. I never knew anything. I had nothing. I had no bank account. How did he remove me? He walked into the bank and took my name off. And I opened up a little account in a credit union, but I didn't have a job. I was a stay-at-home mom. And at some point we worked out that he would give me a little bit of an allowance every month. So I had like $500 a month that he put into my little bank account. And that was my money.
Let's go kick some ass. Come on. Let's go kick some ass.
I never asked. Yeah, I wish that Jake could have a school of hard knocks. Less than myself. What's interesting too is, like, I always blame everything on Mormonism, but after Jake took me off of our bank account, I remember we went out to dinner with some of our friends who were also married, and I was at that point not alarmed or anything. I was just really irritated and he was balancing the checkbook. He took me off of our bank account. And as we talked to these two other Mormon couples, these two other LDS couples at dinner that night, the one friend, Mike, who was a nut job, Mike said that he had his wife on the bank account, but that he made her use cash for everything. And he said if she just go to the grocery store, I just give her an envelope with $100, and that way I know that she's not going to overspend. And the other couple also said that he managed all of the money and she had nothing to do with it. And what that did was it normalized the abuse for me, and that also gave Jake ideas. So in the beginning, before he started giving me an allowance, I was a 23, 24, 25, 26-year-old woman with children. We lived in $1 million house. We had expensive vehicles. We would fly to Hawaii for the summer. I had a $30,000 mountain bike and a $10,000 mountain bike, and we had boats and stuff. And I had no money to go to the store, like buy a jug of milk for my kids. So in the beginning, before he put me on my own little bank account, he would give me envelopes of cash. I do videos on this, and it was embarrassing.
Flat go round,
we lived in Mesa, Arizona for a long time. We're in a great country called Los Angeles. And I would go to the grocery store there near Los Angeles, where all of the rich moms were shopping with their Range Rovers and stuff. And I'd put my groceries up on the conveyor belt, and I always had this little bit back at the back that was optional stuff. Like, I know that I'm low on mayonnaise, but I'm not totally out of mayonnaise. So I'm going to put this in the back just in case. And Jake would just ask me for an estimate, like, what do you think you need at the grocery store? I don't know, $60. And I'd always try to estimate high, but for my entire first 5 years of getting kicked off of the bank account, I was always just trying to estimate what my groceries were going to cost, and then like, okay, well, I guess I don't need anything from here back because I've already reached the $60. And I know that some of the checkers that I saw all the time, like at Trader Joe's, must have thought that it was the most insane thing in the world. Nobody ever asked me about it. Nobody asked if I had a little envelope that had my
New York City, jungle, New York City.
School of like how to budget my finances, but it was because I was the victim of really egregious financial abuse from my husband. There was one month that we had 5 years old, so 4 bios and 1 adopted baby, and one of the babies was a brand new newborn, and then the other one was was just spending so much money on diapers and stuff. Again, we were living in $1 million house. We were making at least $250,000 a year, and I did not have my own income. And because I was a stay-at-home mom, I just didn't have access to anything. I had access to nothing. So I had spent my monthly allowance, whatever it was at that point, and I went to Jake and I told him I need way more money, like the month's only half over, I need to go grocery shopping. And he actually had me get into a computer program on my laptop and do a spreadsheet and a pie chart of where all of my expenses had gone that month. And I remember my pie chart was like 2/3 Target, but that's where I bought groceries too, and that's where I bought all the diapers, and that's where I bought baby clothes and bottles and wipes and stuff. So he said, your whole entire thing is like 2/3 Target. So I'm not going to give you money until the 1st. You're going to have to figure it out. And I actually had to call my mom and ask for money to buy milk. Like, I remember crying and saying, we're out of milk. I don't even have milk. And he's like, well, you should have thought about that before you spent all that money on Target. That is how I lived for 24 years.
Yeah.
What kind of work did he do? So when Jake and I got married, I dropped out of college to marry Jake.
Or the hot mama,
back, and Jake had his degree in fire safety, but then he applied to some fire departments and was rejected. So when we first got married, Jake just had a sales job, and I knew that he was probably never going to be successful at anything if I didn't figure something out. I come from a really successful family.
Or the hot mama picking up the kids.
Like models of entrepreneurship, and so I felt really motivated to open a business. And I was looking in the newspaper for businesses for sale, and I started managing a pretzel maker initially when I was 20. When we first got married, I was managing it with the intent to purchase that franchise. But right before I purchased that franchise, because I thought that we could just run a family business together, right before I purchased the franchise, we had a friend that was selling a windshield business, and it was the exact amount that I had left over in my bank account from not going back to college, $10,000, and I bought a windshield company. I ran the business, and Jake did all the windshields for me. So we actually ran that family business. It is still in existence today. So I got fired from the company during my divorce, lost my salary, lost my job, but I now work as a commissioned sales rep for our business. Jake no longer works there. So we ran a windshield business forever. There was a little bit of time that we had broken away from those partners, and Jake was driving a truck, and we had an auto dealership and stuff, and we've also built custom homes. So I built my husband from the ground up, gave him an amazing business, which he fired me from during the divorce. So unlawful firing in Arizona, it's a right to work state, so there's no such thing as an unlawful firing. You can fire somebody because you don't like their freckles. The partners forced me out, so they terminated me. You're in Arizona too, hello. I've had lawyers for so many different things. I couldn't afford a lawyer, and I just couldn't. But I did reach out to our business attorney at the time to tell him what had gone on, and he just said that with Arizona being a right to work state, that there was absolutely nothing. They had done everything legally. It wasn't nice. He said that's not nice at all, but there's nothing legally that you can do. So there's no union, there's no nothing. They just simply so Jake owned the majority of everything, and he kept everything. I just had this little bitty salaried position, and it was gone. So I just didn't have the money to do anything with it anyway. Jake works at State Farm now. I must have been incompetent to run the business. I have the kids, so I have our kids are mostly working, so we have a 27-year-old, 22-year-old, 19-year-old, should have been an equal partnership. You guys haven't seen my videos on that. My very first TikTok video actually talks about how I lost my business when I was a 23-year-old girl. So I opened the business, and it was my money. I think that Jake and I were like full partners. It was an LLC in the beginning. This was 1995. It was so long ago. And then we went in. I was running the whole business, and that's what we planned to do. That's what our life was going to be. I went in for a temple recommend interview with my Mormon bishop, and then I had to go see the stake president to get everything signed. And when I sat down in the stake president's office that evening in 1995, this was a couple years, because we'd run our business for a while. This was after my son was born, so 1999. I sat down with President Stradling in the Gilbert State Police stake in 1999, and he was just kind of asking me questions to get to know me because he hadn't met me before. And he asked me how old my baby was and where I had moved from, where I'd gone to college, things like that. And then he asked me what I occupied my time with besides just being a mom. And I said, well, I run our windshield business. We have a huge windshield business. I run it. And he goes, well, I knew that Brother Green had a windshield job, but I didn't know that you did that too. And I said, well, yeah, I run the business. That's what I do. We work it together. And he got this shocked look on his face. This was my very first TikTok video, guys. This is why I came to TikTok. And he asked me if I had read the Family Proclamation, which you guys can read online if you Google the LDS Family Proclamation. It was from the Mormon prophet talking about how families should be structured. And he said, do you understand that the prophet has just said 2 years ago that women are supposed to stay home and raise their babies? Like, who takes care of a baby? And I said, a nanny. Like, the nanny takes care of the baby. She's great. He loves her. They have a great time together. And, oh man.
You look like a fraud.
I want to challenge you guys to fast and pray this week about whether or not you should phase Sister Green out of your business. I was just there for
Why they cry? I'll give you a phone, okay?
Because I was fucking and Jake freaked out because I did everything.
Tell him, see you tomorrow.
I'd take 3 employees to replace her. Like, I worked until midnight every single night. I did all this stuff. He's like, I take 3 employees, we can't replace her. And the
Stop it.
actually like gave us this
Stop it.
blessing. And said, I bless you.
Bye. Oh, you got the mask too?
God will open the windows of heaven, and that if you, like Jenny's to fulfill your duty as a
Let's go, let's go.
that she will bless your business with you, do better than
Okay, go sit, go sit. Go sit, go sit. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, bye-bye. Go sit, Aya, sit down, sit down. Aya, sit down. Come on, sit down, Aya. Bye-bye. Sit down, sit down. Okay, sit down, it's dangerous, come on. Sit down, go sit down.
Just being home to care.
Come on, the police is coming.
It's not me. And it was instant depression. It was so hard to see other people come in and do things that I love to do. I love working. I love working with people. I love bossing people around. I love making money. And I was told that I had to stay home and raise our kids.
The bubble coming all over. Come on, stop it. The bubble is all over. Stop it. Get it away. Do you want an apple juice? Me to open that? No, don't put it in your mouth. You want a cracker? Where is it?
We hired my uncle, who is now the managing partner of the business, to do my sales and marketing part of my job. We hired another office person to help with all of the accounting and everything.
Oh, you want me to open the cracker?
Yep, Jake took over the whole entire business. And
Here.
when we restructured the business just a couple of years later, I was
Turn
taking
it
over
off.
the business. And I just have a little teeny part of the LLC. I think it was listed as like the vice president with a teeny salary. Run from that temple. I recommend just lapsed and they keep calling to renew.
Blue Park. You have money? $2.
So, next one, April, that's a great question. So my uncle that I brought on as a partner, he was our sales rep. So as a 22-year-old girl, I hired my uncle away from like a $70,000 a year job, right? I guess I was like 23 or 24 by that point. And matched his salary, gave him commission, and he owns the majority share of the business now. And it's actually North America's largest family-owned business. He just took the whole windshield company and ran with it, did such amazing things with it, and we have such a great staff. Like, it's an amazing company. So it is it. And after I phased out the business and we hired the people, it was successful. We were successful to begin with, and it did thrive. And so that just confirmed my testimony, right? That Jesus wanted me to be a stay-at-home mom. Like, that was it. So it is kind of humbling when I go in and call on clients, and it's like, yeah, I started this whole thing, and then I'm just a commissioned sales rep. But I was brought up in the church and left when I was 18. I just felt uncomfortable. I love this comment. So many people want to drill me on why I left the Mormon church. I didn't like it. I mean, that's honestly, I didn't like it. I got to a point where I was no longer serving me, and I just didn't like being there. My kids didn't like being there. I didn't like it, so I left.
Look, pink umbrella.
Well, it's an auto glass company out of Arizona.
Mom,
It's funny, April, my whole entire life.
be careful, but this is kind of broken.
So, like when I was in Young Women's, when I was in
Give me your hand, because be careful, it's kind of broken.
and I talked about being an attorney, I featured a question in pre-law. My Young Women's leaders, my mom, my grandma, everybody around me. This is like the late 80s, early 90s, and women were really, really much more pressure to stay at home during that time.
Sunshine again.
And then the family proclamation
You
came
are
out.
my sunshine, my only sunshine.
And the stake president wasn't the first person who told me that I shouldn't work.
Big white what? Cloud, yeah.
I sat down with my guidance counselor
What the
when I
heck?
first got there to make sure that I had all the
Where it's come from?
and I told my you're spending thousands of dollars.
Look at these people on the bus. Look at the people on the bus. They sit on the roof of the bus.
And he's like, so you're gonna be a mom. Like, that's what God wants you to be.
Don't mind me.
And it's my job as a counselor to make sure that you can support that. I'm not gonna help at your classes or maybe take you away from what my Heavenly Father wants you to do. So he actually put into my schedule, like he yanked my forensics class and put in marriage and family. And I took a dating and marriage class, and yeah, he's like, you'll be married by the end of the year. You're super cute. I was 17 when I went to college. It's like, I shouldn't be married by the end of the year. I don't know how to drive my car without hitting a curb yet, but you avoided the Ricks and BYU. I'm not young. You missed my birthday. I turned 48 a few months ago. I don't know. He was my admissions counselor at Rick's College in 1992. I went to college in 1992, and he was my college counselor. So if a woman is not able to conceive, I have a lot of friends and family members in the church who weren't able to conceive, and I was adopted. They took it on one side, and one was adopted.
Hey, don't scare me. Show it to Chloe. When Chloe comes, show it to Chloe.
We'll give you her baby. Thanks for the heart. Thanks, happy.
No, it's gonna fall down. Be careful. Put it inside.
It's a different generation today. Thank you so much.
I have idea. I'm gonna put a rope around it, and you can wear it on your face.
Having kids and stuff.
I know it's a mask, but we can put a rope,
If you didn't have babies, you just
a rope around. You can wear it on your face.
I did have fertility.
I know, put it inside, gonna fall down.
So I know how hard that can be. Thank you so much. was wrong. I used to fantasize about doing it now because it's like I didn't have the option of just saying I don't want kids. Like that's not for me. I don't want to get married. Me, I love you, but cannot have kids as if God made me infirm. And I used to fantasize about
I don't like that show. Stop it. I don't like. Look at the boat. Why? Your face is green. Hey. Oh, I have it, but you need to be careful because it's kind of broken.
Because the Mormon prophets have said, go read the family proclamation if you're not Mormon and you would like to know just a little bit more about why your Mormon friends and family and neighbors are the way that they are. Look up the family proclamation, alias Mormon family proclamation. And this was given as a revelation from a Mormon prophet, and it specified that the prophet had had a vision and he had seen that men and women are male and female in pre-existence. That there's a past life in Mormonism, and we have a past life where we actually have tests and challenges and we can prove our
What
witness
are you
and
talking
righteousness
about?
and
Don't
our
do that, please. I'm making it. Can I have a little test? Small one? May I have a small one?
And in that pre-existence, we weren't just like generic, like gender neutral.
Birdie, not for me. I'm a birdie.
Spells out that gender is an eternal concept and that God made us.
I am a birdie.
We were born male or female to
What I am? I'm Daddy Shark.
so because I'm a girl,
I'm a daddy pig. Daddy pig, Daddy Shark.
existence and
Daddy driver, I'm your driver.
that God made women so that they can nurture children and take care of other people.
Daddy car.
And God made men so that they can provide for their families. And that family proclamation, because it's given as a revelation, is doctrinal. It was released as revelation and as divine doctrine. And
Sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Stop.
and they should worship together and just simple generic things about
My
how
sunshine, my only sunshine. My only sunshine.
gender is eternal, that God made us male or female in the pre-existing
No, this is for Chloe. Stop, this is for Chloe.
women are to nurture
You want
and
apple
to
juice?
provide for their own.
Little bit?
It says specifically there's a curse in the end that if people don't obey this, that there will be calamities,
No,
that families will dissolve, and that the nations will have wars and calamities brought down on them for disobeying God's plan for the family.
Happy?
So let me wrap that up for you. In our past life, God made us girls or boys. You can't veer from that. If you're a girl, you're supposed to be
Okay, hold it down. Sit back.
You have to
Sit back, lay back. Lay back.
replenish the earth and multiply. If you're a dad, you're supposed to provide for your family and get a job. And if you don't do that,
Lay back.
part, the nations will be cursed and basically Armageddon is like a government of your proclamation by yourself. Together. Yeah, super feminist.
Lay back.
Sister Rose. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, that was something that, so the Mormon doctrine,
Lay back. World Trade
is
Center.
that you're sealed to your spouse for time and eternity. And if you're super righteous, you become a god, and you get to have eternal babies. And I remember first learning this concept as a young woman and thinking, I don't want that.
and how that he's like, I just don't understand why we can't. Why wasn't I babysitting the kids? I don't know. I was sitting in the living room eating Haagen-Dazs, talking on the phone with Wesley, my boyfriend, while the kids ran around the house somewhere. Bad babysitter, for sure. And I remember bringing my testimony to him. I said, it's kind of a trade-off. Like, if we do that now, then we're going to lose our exaltation. We're not going to be worthy. We're not going to be righteous. And all of eternity is going to be messed up for us. But if we wait until and live our righteous lives, then we can do it for all of eternity. So, do you want to have SEX now, or do you want to wait until we die and become gods and then do it forever? And what's funny is he stopped talking about it after that. He's like, yeah, you're right. I'd way rather do it forever when I die and become a god. Oh, Jenny, I'm so sorry that I was trying. Like, I didn't see it like that. Do I take my family to the doctor, or do I write out the problem they have? No, I take my kids to the doctors. Let's see, Mormon church would have a field day with me. That's funny. Anyone else, like, have that thought in their mind as a teenage girl about, eternal, SEX? Yeah, I have. So if you don't follow me, I converted from I'm a red letter Christian. So that's a little bit unique flavor of Christianity. But so I just watched the Book of Mormon on YouTube. It's a live copy on YouTube and laughed my pants off. It was so accurate, so funny. Thank you. I just left Mormonism 4 years ago, 2 weeks ago. So at the beginning, it was like October 5th of 2018 that I walked away from Mormon church. I used to believe it. So red letter Christianity
Yeah, leave
is
this on. Don't drink everything.
I'm a disciple of the Rabbi
Thank you.
Yeshua as though he was alive today. The Bible as a composite that we have today is not relevant to me. I do not practice anything from the Old Testament. I've actually deleted it from my app. And I consider Paul and Peter to be really insightful pastors, but they are not Jesus, and in many cases they contradict him. So I like Christianity. I like the red letter portion of the Bible where Jesus teaches stuff. I don't believe in Revelation. I don't care about Revelation. I don't care about anything from the Old Testament. So red letter Christianity is a focus on the actual words of Jesus as a spiritual practice. Yeah, no love for Mormon.
Okay, I don't know if we have more. Let me see. I have this iPhone also.
So I like this comment. I've known several Mormons over my lifetime, and I will say that they're all very good humans. I mean, some are, some aren't. Humans are good. Humans have the capacity to be absolutely beautiful and amazing, and we have the capacity to be absolutely
Careful,
stupid.
this is broken small. Here. Ew. Be careful, it's kind of
It's
broken.
not because I actually did a
Tiny
video here
pieces.
just like 2 days ago about I love Mormons, I hate Joseph Smith, and it's the church and the doctrines that I'm trying to free my Mormon family from, or why I'm here, why I run in real life the Mormon Rescue Mission, why I work so hard to help people to understand what I understand. Do you know what's crazy to me? Like Kevin and I talk about this all the time. I don't understand why the government, why, like, freedom of religion is a beautiful concept. I understand that. But I
emojis for the hand.
Even though the design is so colorful. Oh, I love, yeah, the red, I love.
You can predict when it's going to happen, I promise you that. Because the only one that is in control of that is God. Spirit, the universe, whatever you want to call it, it's all the stuff.
Gay fans going to Qatar. Do you think he got that right? Do you think he was, should be respected? What does compromise actually mean?
Yeah, well, I suppose James Cleverly is probably...
And crazy, but I'm going to go try to get some pretty yards.
It did finish 20. We should not be taking advantage of people and their money. We should not be hurting children in the church. We should, that's of God. So when we are called to the body of Christ, we need to be in Christ.
Tunnel. Tunnel. Motion in the ocean. Motion in the ocean. Pier 6. Helicopter. Bria.
And move on to number 21. This
No. That you make me the same. No.
Biga. Stop sign. Water.
אנשים מדברים סתם בשביל להראות מי הם בכלל, להראות את עצמם, מה הם שווים, לא שווים כלום, מה הם שווים. אז לי. כואב לי לראות אותך ככה. I'm
מוזיקה, תעשי לך עיקודים, אני אעשה לך לייקים, הכל בסדר. ואל תשימי לב לאנשים שמדברים. אפילו אל תתייחסי, כאילו, תעבירי את זה ליד כאילו, איך אני אסביר לך? אני, בגלל שאני נהג באוטובוס, הרבה נוסעים באים אליי, נהג למה? יש לי שמיעה סלקטיבית, את יודעת מה זה שמיעה סלקטיבית? מה שאני רוצה, אני שומע. מה שאני רוצה, אני רואה. גם את, מה שאת רוצה...
Kai, picking up Kai.
Okay, I have someone else also here for Kai.
Oh, really? So why she said, I don't know, I have to check. That's strange.
If you want to just go down and pull up.
Okay, I'll check from the
Side,
office.
Okay, and then I'll check with the other person too.
Yeah, okay.
Kai, I think Kai has a class, and she's going to class next instead of going in the car.
Oh,
If you want to confirm, just in case, but I think that's
so I should just go home,
Sorry?
so I should just go home and skip it? I don't know. Let me call
I don't know. If you want to connect and figure out what to do,
Yeah, let me call
then
my
just let us know, okay?
I'll call my boss. Yeah, hi, I'm here to pick up Kai, and they said there's somebody else picking her up, and she has another class, so what should I do? Just leave the place?
No, she's not. I just put her right in the app today. She doesn't have class. She doesn't have music class.
So you should text me and let me know, you know. So just leave the...
You gotta look in the app.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you should text me like, no need pick up Kai today, because I'm not looking up. I just, you know, do a routine, you know.
Yeah, you gotta look at the app because sometimes I'm just too busy to text.
Okay, so just leave the place and ignore, don't come here. So what?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not for today. She has I think music class today.
Okay.
I'll try to do better.
I'll try because we come all the way downtown. Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that.
All right.
I'll try to do better.
And by the way, today I was there like 7:40, and you know I don't say anything. I don't push them. I just said I'm downstairs whenever you're ready. And she come like 8:10. So if I'm sometime late 5 minutes, everybody freaked out. But many times I go there and 10 minutes later they come out. You know.
Yeah, no, I know. I've been looking at the time. I'm gonna speak to the. That's why I put the.
It's okay. I mean, you know, I don't mind. But there's no need to be freaked out if sometimes 5-10 minutes because I try my best, but sometimes it's traffic or construction, you know.
Yeah, no, I know, but that's why they can't be harassing me because I know she comes out late, so I try to get through. But yeah, I'll let them know.
Okay, so tomorrow pick up normally, yeah, okay.
Yeah, tomorrow pick up.
Okay, let me know next time. Thank you. Okay, take care.
No problem. Thank you. Bye.
We're going home, okay? You wanna go 16 Hendon? You wanna go 16 Hendon? Okay, we go to the one where we live, okay? Yeah, I know, this is like a gift shop. You have money? Hey, stop it. Do it outside, please. Not on me. I don't like it. Do it outside. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Stop it. Please. I have more. Okay, one more cracker? Okay, stop it. No, no, no. I don't like it. Why are you doing that? Stop it. You have more cracker? It's not stinky. What are you talking about? You want a cracker? I open for you. Okay, no, so leave it's natural, you know, it's mama nature. You live a life with it. It's come from somebody's legs. Will you stop the bubbles in the car? That's drive me crazy. You want me to open for you one of these? Do you want 16 handle? I can, so stop it. You know, stop it, no 16 handle. Okay, look, put the blanket. Okay, put the blanket. Make it look nice. Clean blanket. Look, now it's clean. How much money you have? Don't do it on you. Stop it. What are you taking? A shower? What is that? Is that a swimming pool? Stop it. We'll give you a napkin. Napkin to clean your face, to clean your hand. Yeah, there's napkin. Clean your hand. Here, look. There's napkin, but don't do on your face. It's dangerous. Look. It's for your hand. You did. You want a chocolate ice cream? Do you want 16 handle? Do you want chocolate or coffee flavor? What flavor you want? I want coffee flavor. Let's change. Oh, you do this? Oh my God. Who gave you that idea? Here's 16 handle. It costs me money every day. I don't like it. Stop it. I don't like it. Take it out. Let's take it out. That's crazy. This one. Let's go kick some ass. No, leave it here. I can't bring it. You can leave it here for now. Give me a $100. Okay, you want to bring it? Okay, come. You know what? I have an idea. Okay, look. Look, this napkin. Wait. Put. That's good idea. Let me test it.
Thank you, businessman. You are strong. I didn't believe you when you said yesterday that you have a surprise for me today.
this is peace, this is fuck. And French people say fuck you. I know it sounds nice. I know you remember me. No, I do not. You're so cute. I know. I heard today from a old man in the shop. He said the same. He said, you very cute. I said, I know, old man, I know. I swear you are. Don't swear. Just don't swear my life. I don't want to end it. Okay, she gets extremely dry. Swamp City. I bet your ex-wife said the same about you. That's all the emotion she got from you. Very dry. Dry emotions. What emotions she felt about you? Dry. What's up, sweetie pie? Old man, don't call me sweet pie. That's honest. That's honest. Old man hit old woman, no younger, okay? That's creepy as hell. Perverts, old ones. Why don't you marry me? Because you know my type, Papa. Let's keep using squirrel. No. Teflon, John. John, you need a hair transplant. You lost everything. Your patience, your hair. What's next? What's next? Your goals in life? And then we're the same age. I'm 33. You're 39. Jesus. Already? Texas, you're good. Travis, stop laughing. Don't show your ugly goddamn teeth to the world. Nobody wants to see it. Okay, in the dark you can smile. My beard oil was made in China. Your beard oil, tell the truth, Swamp City. You use the oil because you've been to jail stretching your boom crime. You know about the oil in Vaselina? For a reason, you don't buy no oil for your beard. You not do that. You get for emotion to get some lotion at night time. Stop lying. Everybody knows. Beer tonight, Billy. Stop being silly. I don't drink no beer. If I drink, I look like you. Ohio, you good? Give me a big kiss, baby. You unkissable. What about people who
Look,
shave their heads?
painting.
You guys ugly. You
Look at the
like goddamn
painting.
light bulbs. Nobody want a light bulb. They like hair. We could have hair day, but we can't because you're bald. You look old. That's an attractive shit. Put the cap on, do cap fishing. You look better with the cap on. Don't remove it. Sleep with the cap on. It's a scary thing, you know. At that time you see eyes, you don't see no hair. It's scary shit. From Santa, I don't believe in Santa no more. Game over. Not Tooth Fairy, not Santa. Didn't I? Because everybody. Because you guys look annoying. Yeah, because you bullied me yesterday. This is revenge. It's good thing you don't see me. I bet because I would get scared. I know. Where's the accent from? Originally Lithuania, living in Scotland, mixed up with international things. Baby, don't make me fam. My fingers are tired from laughing, not my brain. Your fingers. You finger yourself, Travis. I knew you into
You want
it.
more? You want more of this? Hell.
I got 6 pack, but nobody can see it. You done 6? 6? It's average, sir. There's nothing special about it. Seems bigger and better. Nothing special at all. 6? Average. I googled it. I know everything. I was born before Google. I know more. You good? I thought I was the homie. We homies? Maybe we are. Your little face so sweet. My face not even little. My face is bigger than your bank account. Mama need a magic. Cannot be your G. You cannot wish you were mine. Keep wishing. Keep wishing. Stand up, gorgeous. Say one more time. What's wrong with the 3 seconds? Disappointment. If you last 3 seconds, don't even get a woman. Don't disappoint woman. Okay, 3 second man. I'm ugly as hell, floppy as flat. Where do you live in the house? Scotland. Not outside, not in the garden, on and shit. Round 2. Guys, you don't last no round 2, no round 3. Round 1 and you sleep. Okay, but I last 15 seconds. Congratulations. I bet you remember this song that was a long time ago, isn't it? How long you like? Jimmy, how long you like? Favorite position, 75 helicopter. Will you get tattoos? I already have. Okay. Always looking so pretty, my friend. I know, you know. No, I don't. You didn't see me in the morning. I got magic pills for 3 seconds, man. You have many? For 3 seconds, magic pills. That doesn't do no magic, isn't it? Trinidad, what's up? She likes it alligator style. There's no such thing as alligator. Certified helicopter. Google is lost. Google doesn't know that because I was born before the Google. I told you that. 3 seconds because boom boom used up. Your boom boom is used up. Escalate, everybody knows. You've been receiver in the jail. Too many givers, you receiver. Your boom boom crack is bigger than my bank account. Have to go. Please don't cry. Okay. Do you like black money as I do? When you go black, you always come back. You go white, you're never gonna go right, you know? You go ginger, open Tinder, man. Well, you go brown, you turn around, no? I'm just saying. 4 hours, you will be bored. Of course, of 4 hours. Nobody enjoy 4 hours. That means you're not excited about your woman. Who lasts 4 hours? What about Spanish? Eu hablo español muito poquito. Sí, claro, muito gosto de español. Too funny. Who, me, you, or both of us? You got issues. So do you. We all got issues. A lot. Issues those good that you get. What's the average time? Big red for ask your dad and mama. They made you very quick. I don't know. Don't ask me questions I cannot answer. I don't know. Why asking me this nonsense? I don't know. There is no time of making love, no? I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't have a man for a long time. Smile. You very trying to sing. You want me to sing? Okay. MCDB, look at me, what you see. I'm 5'3" little G. Better rapper than Jeezy while Beyonce watching me. I'm roasting you for free because I see the Billy. He's very silly. His mama behind the door touching his tiny little Billy. No, it's a bad rhyme. It's bad. Don't tell me nothing about it. Okay, you want me to sing? You got it. I'm the best rapper in the world. Okay? Very fast. Like you guys. So I did. Good one, huh? You reject every guy? No, I don't reject every guy. I learn people. But there is no normal ones. I work so it's not many normal guys. I know only 2 good guys, 2 good people. Hello, magnificent, marvelous you. I see you. I see you too often that I don't want to see you.
We're gonna go to your what? Maybe we see somebody on the way.
Let's hear it. You don't want to hear it, Mr. Jim.
Nobody is here. Everybody left home. Nobody is
Do
here.
you watch adult videos? No, my internet doesn't support this. I should call to my internet and ask them, and I don't want to embarrass myself. I'm in the bathroom. You're thinking I took your business? Push harder. Then, because you cannot push your dreams hard in life or also it is something you can push hard. You're the key.
Again and again. It's like us to be in a slide. Okay, thank you everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace and love, peace and love. Time to go home. Home sweet home. Peace and love, peace and love. Ayan. Tell people bye-bye. Okay, Aya, tell him bye-bye, bye-bye. Aya, say bye-bye. Aya, look, say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Mama. See you tomorrow. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. See you mañana. Peace and love. Peace and love. And I turn this on.